Last one, COI 1.
Huntress copy, splash.
That is a take kill. The balloon is completely destroyed. What I recommend is we go back to the tanker for one top off, and we'll be back on station in approximately 20 Mike, and then we move the tankers to about 40 miles south of the shoot line, with the shoot line set at 130 currently. Hey firm, if yeah, we can probably make it happen. We'll just need a outgas, else we will be diverting.
Frank 01 Huntress.
Go for Frank 1.
Frank 1 Huntress, if you're coming for the firing line, was that for Whiskey 127 or Whiskey 122?
We can adjust it depending on what is easiest, but right now I'd recommend an attack heading of 140, which would take it just through 177.
177 clear.
Copy all, just from looking at my displays, Whiskey 122 on an attack heading of 140 should be well deconflicted.
Huntress.
Eagle 1, Frank 1.
Go for Eagle 1.
We are negative 12.6s from you guys. Can we test a couple different ways for you to push 12.6s?
Yeah, I'm having trouble keeping a radar lock for any more than a second on him. I will keep trying. I have some Link 16 D-grade and I have lost Jackal, but I am fine entry on the net.
Frank copies. We are Jackal Sour. We are Timber Sweet with you. However, we are not seeing any 12.6s from you.
Eagle copies. I'm going to take some space and then I'll try and have a good run-in to see if you get a 12.6 about 3 mics.
Raptor 1. Or Frank 1.
Huntress copies.
Huntress, I'll take 98 radio check.
Huntress, Frank 1. What's the positive of gas man 02?
Frank 01, standby, priority. Track Charlie U 535, bullseye 005, 16, 64,000. Suspect, you are ordered to engage. Time is 1905 Zulu. I authenticate Romeo Sierra. Use AIM-9X's, approximately 6 to 8 nautical miles from shore. Frank 01, Frank 1 Huntress.
Huntress, Frank 1.
Frank 1 Huntress, clarification. AIM-9X preferred. Other ordnance authorized. 6 to 8 nautical miles from shore. Preferred. 6 to 12 nautical miles authorized. How copy?
Frank 1, copy all. Visual Eagle 2.
Huntress.
Who's under TOI headed east 4350.
Frank 1 Huntress.
Huntress, Frank 1.
Frank 1 Huntress, supersonic authorized if needed to avoid populated areas.
Frank 1.
Eagle 1 Huntress.
Go for Eagle 1.
Eagle 1 Huntress confirm Eagle flight has good eyeball on track.
Hey firm, there's a lot of masking since we're so much lower than it, so we have to stay a little bit further away. But intermittent all the way throughout these turns, we have good eyeball.
Huntress.
Package, Frank 1, Stake, Charlie, Zulu, 535, bullseye, 011, 15, 64,000, heading 140, right-hand turns. Huntress, Frank 1.
Frank 1 Huntress.
Hey, we're going to need you to back us up since we don't have a high-fidelity line on the coastline. Looking for you to provide 6 miles net call when you are observing the TOI at 6 nautical miles off the coastline.
Huntress, Wilco. Frank, Eagle Huntress.
Frank 1.
Eagle 1.
At 897, maintaining Whiskey 137, will be your outcast.
Frank 1 copies. We do not have Whiskey 137 plotted. Unfamiliar. We'll need a bra.
About 100 miles south of Whiskey 177. Very far south.
Copy all. And 100 outcast. EADS to be turning northbound to meet us.
Frank 1, EAGLE01 HUNTRESS, up 897, currently 66 miles. We'll have him track north after engagement.
Frank 1. EAGLE01, Frank 1, what luck? Laser.
I've gotten it a few times, not at the moment.
Frank. EAGLE01, Frank 1, request you push to my discreet on secure.
Eagle switching 233525.
Frank, push 11 secure. HUNTRESS, Frank 1.
Frank 1, HUNTRESS.
Just an amendment to the game plan, just based on the limited ability for EAGLE01 to point for Frank 1. EAGLE01 will just marshal and commit north in trail of Frank 1. That will still establish role as Frank shooter, Eagle support, but it'll help geometry to help point COI 1.
HUNTRESS, copy that.
So Frank, just like this, where I'm at currently, in about a 180 heading and a slight climbing left-hand turn.
Copy all. You guys will own deconfliction from Frank above 350. Frank 1 request.
Frank 100.
Just for our posturing COI, I'm requesting conditions. That's time estimate for 6 miles offshore.
HUNTRESS, copy, stand by. Frank 100. Fire.
HUNTRESS, Frank 1, go.
Frank 01, HUNTRESS, track Charlie Zulu, 535, bullseye 050, 15, 64,000, track east, hostile, no order to engage, time is 1928 Zulu, authenticate Quebec Yankee, 6 to 8 nautical miles offshore preferred, 6 to 12 nautical miles offshore authorized.
HUNTRESS, Frank 1, engage. Charlie Zulu, 535, bullseye 050, 15, 64,000, track east. Frank 1 is proceeding outbound. Copy restrictions, 6 to 8 nautical miles offshore preferred, 6 to 12 nautical miles offshore authorized.
HUNTRESS, good copy.
Package, standby game plan. Package, free stake, TOI 1, Charlie Zulu 535, bullseye 050, 15, heading 140. Eagle, support, Angels as desired, point TOI 1, Charlie Zulu 535.
Eagle, Wilco.
Frank, shooter, attack heading 140, profile 1.3 Mach, DK delivery, 5-mile shot range. 2.
Eagle.
Frank, ops check 1, 12.2. Frank 2, Frank. And HUNTRESS, as a reminder from Frank 1, we're looking for you to count every single mile that the COI gains offshore.
HUNTRESS, copy. Track 2 nautical miles offshore.
Frank.
HUNTRESS, 3 miles offshore.
Eagle 1's hard left.
HUNTRESS, 4 miles offshore.
Frank, can you give me about a 30-second out call for tomorrow?
Frank Wilco. Copy all. We will turn inbound when we get the 5 nautical mile call.
Okay, good enough. Copy.
Frank 1 is switches hot. Frank 2 switches hot. HUNTRESS, Frank 1, stay range offshore.
HUNTRESS, 5.5 miles.
Eagle 1, good eyeball.
HUNTRESS, 6 miles offshore.
Frank 1. Frank 1, Flash 1, COI 1.
HUNTRESS, copy. Splash.
That is a K-kill. The balloon is completely destroyed.
HUNTRESS. HUNTRESS. All players, HUNTRESS, stand by. Frank 01, work south for refuel. EAGLE01 will be on scene commander. Maintain eyeball. And stand by 99 Charlie.
Eagle 1 sees what appears to be metal chaff clouds, so I definitely see metal breaking apart and strewn for an altitude step. Eagle is committing in the climb above 350 to get above falling debris.
HUNTRESS.
Eagle 1, Frank 1, you have on-scene command. Frank is flowing 210.
Eagle 1 is Cali White Tower. Appears to be debris above. I do not see anything below white parachute for now.
Huntress copy, white following parachute with nothing below it.
Eagle 2 saw a glimmer below the parachute, unknown where it went.
Huntress.
Frank 2 saw quite a bit of debris underneath the parachute shortly after splash.